Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 9th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. A wave of new potential recently knocked at your door. Perhaps it was a spark of an idea, a chance for financial growth, or even a deeper longing for a stable, nourishing relationship. Whatever form it took, it wasn't just a fleeting thought. It was a seed from the divine, placed gently into your awareness as a sacred preview of the reality that's already aligning itself with your frequency. But sometimes, the moment we glimpse something beautiful, our minds rush in with old narratives, fears of failure, doubts about worthiness, memories of the past that cloud the view ahead. And just like that, what was meant to be a glimpse of hope becomes tangled in hesitation. You might have felt this too, a swirl of excitement met by a sudden gust of self-questioning. But even that reaction, that inner tension, is part of your transformation. You're learning to distinguish between your truth and your fear. The Wheel of Fortune turning in reverse, and the reverse Nine of Pentacles may have mirrored your internal storm, moments when the desire for stability clashed with the doubt of how it would come. Yet Spirit reminds you, the very fact that this vision visited you means you are on the path to receive it. Your intuitive insights are not mistakes or distractions. They are road signs lit by your higher self, pointing the way toward expansion. You're not being asked to act wildly or change everything overnight. You're being invited to trust, to see these visions as soul promises rather than pressure points. The universe is not rushing you. It's preparing you. Lately, the mental weight may have felt lighter. The Nine of Swords in reverse brings a soft breeze of relief. You're beginning to rise out of old cycles of anxiety. You're starting to feel, even faintly, that maybe things are beginning to move in your favor. Even if your surroundings still feel uncertain, there's a quiet assurance building in your belly. This is the essence of momentum, not a sprint, but a subtle shift. It grows louder with your presence. And presence is where you find your power again. Sometimes all it takes is something as simple as cleaning your home, not for the sake of order, but for sacred clarity. The act itself becomes a ritual, a dance of stillness, allowing your spirit to breathe more freely. Every cleared space becomes a portal for guidance. Every swept corner, a softened whisper from the unseen realms. This moment is not a test. It's a rebirth, a chance to rediscover the gentler parts of yourself. You are being wrapped in the wings of Eagle Spirit now, the king of the sky, guiding you to soar with grace rather than grind with resistance. Spiritual evolution is not about striving harder, but becoming softer with what is. How you speak to yourself during this tender unfolding is everything. Words carry spells. Are your spells of encouragement or quiet destruction? Because whether you know it or not, the tone you use internally becomes the standard for how others engage with you and how you, in turn, see the world. If you're used to criticizing yourself, to chasing perfection, to silencing joy with should-haves and not-enoughs, pause. That narrative doesn't serve your expansion. It builds walls where bridges should be. When your inner voice grows more compassionate, your world responds accordingly. Relationships soften. Life feels less like a battlefield and more like a field of wildflowers, blooming despite the storm. That's the gift of presence. It melts resistance. And when resistance melts, abundance flows. As you navigate this shift, let your ego be a tool, not a tyrant. Ego isn't your enemy. It's the part of you that once kept you safe, gave you drive, and pushed you when no one else did. But now, you're being called to lead with your heart, to recognize when ego clutches out of fear, and choose instead to respond with soul. If defensiveness rises, if judgment surfaces, breathe through it. Emotions are just energy, wanting movement. When you stay still long enough, without reacting, you alchemize the pain into clarity. That's where the healing happens. And healing isn't always a dramatic event. Often it's quiet. It's you choosing peace instead of proving your point. It's you turning inward instead of outward. It's you remembering that not everything needs to be figured out right away. Let go of the timeline. Let go of how you think it should all unfold. Let go of the urgency. The path is already carved for you. The rabbit spirit steps in to affirm that now is a lucky time. Things are lining up behind the scenes. Not because you've done everything perfectly, but because you've stayed open, and that is everything. Stay connected to your center. Meditate, even if only for moments. That stillness is where your wisdom lives. Morning or night, create a space where you can just be. No roles, no goals, just breath. In those spaces, downloads will come. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Pisces, today's energy arrives like a quiet but powerful wave, gentle at first, then increasingly insistent. There is a spiritual pull guiding you toward clarity, courage, and emotional renewal. Hidden truths rise to the surface, intuitive messages intensify, and someone's energy grows closer to yours. As you move through this day, the cards illuminate pathways of love, abundance, and inner strength. Card 1, the High Priestess. The High Priestess opens your reading with a message perfectly aligned to your Piscean essence. Today, your intuition is sharper than usual, almost prophetic. You may sense someone thinking of you, dreaming of you, or quietly approaching you. Secrets, either your own or someone else's, hover close to being revealed. You are encouraged to trust your inner voice, especially if it urges caution or curiosity. A situation that once felt confusing now begins to make sense, and the veil over someone's true feelings starts lifting. You know more than you think, Pisces. Card 2, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands reflects your current emotional fatigue. You've been carrying responsibilities, solving problems, and holding your world together even when you felt tired. Today, the universe acknowledges that exhaustion but urges you to persevere. A cycle of strain is ending, and your resilience is about to be rewarded. This card also speaks to someone in your life who is guarded, someone who watches you from afar but struggles to express themselves because of fear or past heartbreak. Stay steady. The breakthrough is closer than it appears. Card 3, the Ace of Pentacles. This is one of the strongest confirmations of incoming abundance. The Ace of Pentacles reveals a financial blessing, opportunity, or payment arriving just in time. Whether you expect this money or not, it supports an important goal or frees you from a stressful situation. Today is excellent for planting seeds of new projects, business ideas, or long-term investments. Spirit wants you to know that prosperity is not only possible, it is already on its way to you. Your ideas, especially the ones you've been quietly nurturing, have the power to generate real success. Card 4, the King of Cups. The King of Cups represents a significant emotional presence in your energy field. This person feels deeply, but hides it behind a calm exterior. They struggle to look you in the eyes not because they lack interest, but because their feelings are overwhelming and vulnerable. For some Pisces, this is someone from the past who has transformed through pain. For others, this is a new soul, possibly a Scorpio, Cancer, or another Pisces, drawn to your energy. The King of Cups suggests emotional maturity, heartfelt communication, and someone preparing to step forward with honesty. Card 5, the Tower. The Tower shows that someone close to your energy has experienced a major internal shift. Something broke open, an illusion, a lie, a comfort zone, or an attachment that no longer served them. This collapse is what pushes them toward you. For you, Pisces, the Tower clears away negative patterns, toxic people, or situations that drained your spirit. Today may bring a realization that changes your direction, but the change is liberating. What falls away now was never meant to stay. A new foundation is being built around truth. Card 6, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords mirrors the investigative, curious energy around you today. Someone is watching you, observing your posts, your movements, your silence. They are trying to understand where you stand, what you feel, and whether they still have a place in your life. Communication is coming, and it arrives with honesty, clarity, and even a bit of nervousness. For you, this card encourages intellectual connection. A conversation, message, or unexpected contact lights up your mind and opens the door to a deeper bond. Card 7, the Star. The Star is the guiding light of today's reading: hope, healing, divine intervention, and alignment. This is the card of destiny and soul contracts. You and someone else are being guided toward each other through intuition, dreams, synchronicities, and emotional magnetism. The Star promises renewal after difficulty, blessings after struggle, and clarity after confusion. It also amplifies your creativity and spiritual sensitivity. Trust the signs. You are being led. Card 8. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords signals movement, both physically and emotionally. You may travel soon or begin planning a relocation, change of home, or shift in lifestyle. Spirit shows you leaving behind a difficult cycle and stepping into calmer waters. Emotional heaviness lifts, and clarity replaces doubt. Someone may also be traveling toward you emotionally, choosing to move past fear in order to take action. You are being carried toward a brighter horizon. Embrace the transition.
In today's reading, Pisces, the High Priestess awakens your intuition, while the Nine of Wands acknowledges your emotional perseverance. The Ace of Pentacles brings financial blessings, and the King of Cups reveals a deep emotional connection preparing to surface. The Tower clears the path for authentic relationships, and the Page of Swords points to incoming communication. The Star restores hope and divine alignment, and the Six of Swords moves you toward peace and a new chapter. Today's energy is transformative, abundant, spiritually guided, and deeply emotional. Trust your intuition, welcome the changes, and allow the universe to lead you toward the love, clarity, and abundance already forming in your path.
Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial landscape today is marked by an awakening of opportunity that feels both timely and surprising. The Ace of Pentacles from the earlier reading echoes through this section, reminding you that a monetary blessing is not only possible, it is highly likely. You may notice that something you initiated weeks ago suddenly gains momentum, or that a resource you had forgotten about reappears and offers genuine support. Pisces, this is the kind of cosmic alignment that arrives right when you're most in need of reassurance. There's also a sense of renewal surrounding your ideas. Financial astrologers often highlight how water signs, especially Pisces, receive intuitive nudges that lead to profitable ventures. See Astrology and Money by C. Brennan. You may find yourself thinking creatively about side projects, entrepreneurial experiments, or long-term investments. Your mind is fertile ground today, and your imagination is more financially useful than you realize. Luck seems to follow your conversations. A simple dialogue, whether with a coworker, relative, or even a stranger, could spark a lucrative insight. You may learn about a job opening, a freelance opportunity, or a new platform that enhances your income. Keep your ears open and your curiosity active. Fortune hides in casual exchanges. You may also receive validation for past decisions. Something you once feared would fail is proving its value, either through stability or unexpected gains. Spirit acknowledges the long nights of worry, the stress, and the effort you poured into financial matters. The universe seems intent on rewarding your persistence. Money flow becomes smoother as you move through the day. A delay lifts, a payment processes, or a block dissolves. Whether the change is small or substantial, the shift carries emotional relief alongside it. This is the beginning of a more grounded financial cycle. Finally, trust the timing of unexpected abundance. Pisces often receives divine timing blessings, where money appears precisely when necessary. Today mirrors that pattern. Stay open to surprise. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 9th are 8, 44, 63, 4, 55, 90. Daily love. Love arrives today with emotional depth, mystery, and a powerful intuitive pull. The King of Cups presence suggests someone with strong but controlled feelings observing you from a distance. This person is deeply affected by you, perhaps more than they've admitted, even to themselves. Their hesitancy to face you directly isn't rejection, it's vulnerability. Your sensitivity today picks up on subtleties, tones in a voice, pauses in communication, energetic shifts. Trust these observations. The High Priestess essence lingers strongly in the love section, urging you to listen between the lines. Someone is thinking about you intensely, perhaps dreaming of you as well. If you're single, a new soul connection approaches, possibly a fellow water sign. This person carries emotional history, but also sincerity. You may feel an almost instant intellectual and emotional resonance, as if you've known them far longer than the calendar suggests. This is the past life energy the earlier reading hinted at. For those in relationships, the Tower's influence represents breakthroughs rather than endings. A moment of honesty may initially feel destabilizing, but it will clear emotional debris and strengthen the bond. What falls away now improves the relationship long-term. Communication deepens significantly today. A message, call, or face-to-face conversation may open the door to greater emotional authenticity. You may even sense this communication coming before it happens. Ultimately, love today is transformative, intuitive, and spiritually guided. You are not imagining the connection. You are feeling its truth. At work themes today revolve around clarity, momentum, and strategic communication. The Page of Swords reminds you that your ideas carry weight, and others are paying attention to how you express them. Even in casual work discussions, your intellect shines. Use that to your advantage. A project that felt stagnant now begins to move again. You may receive new instructions, approvals, or adjustments that help you progress. If you've been waiting for organizational clarity, it's on the way. The Six of Swords energy encourages smoother workflows and more predictable schedules. Coworkers or supervisors may become more responsive than usual. Someone may seek your perspective or compliment your problem-solving skills. People are noticing your quiet dedication and your ability to remain calm under stress. Creativity enhances your professional output today. Jobs that involve writing, planning, design, communication, counseling, or spiritual work thrive especially well under this influence. If your work involves intuition or emotional intelligence, expect breakthroughs. A sudden realization, similar to the Tower energy in the earlier reading, may shift your perspective on career direction. You might see clearly where you're meant to go next or which responsibilities no longer align with your long-term goals. Overall, your work environment becomes less chaotic and more manageable today. Keep your ideas flowing. They are your greatest asset right now. Health today revolves around emotional detox, renewed vitality, and mental clarity. The High Priestess suggests heightened sensitivity, so your nervous system may respond more strongly than usual to stress, noise, or others' emotions. Protect your boundaries and your energy. Mental health receives a boost from the star's influence. You may feel more hopeful, more grounded, and more capable of viewing challenges from a balanced perspective. This is an excellent day for meditation, prayer, journaling, or breath exercises. Physical energy stabilizes as well. The Nine of Wands reminds you that exhaustion from past stress still lingers, but you are turning a corner. With rest and gentle routines, your body begins to recover more quickly. Your intuition guides you toward healthier habits. You may crave cleaner food, hydration, or fresh air. Listen to these cues. They are messages from your body. Sleep quality improves, and dreams become clearer. Pay attention to symbolic images. They may reveal emotional truths or offer guidance. Finally, be kind to yourself. You're healing old emotional wounds, and that process naturally affects your physical body. Give yourself the grace to move at a gentle pace. Family and friends. Family dynamics today are calm, but deeply intuitive. You may notice yourself picking up on unspoken concerns within the household. The High Priestess energy supports your compassionate instincts. Your ability to soothe, mediate, and guide others shines today. A family member may reach out seeking advice or emotional support. Your perspective carries weight, and your presence brings comfort. Whether the issue is minor or meaningful, your empathy provides relief. The Tower influence suggests that a recent misunderstanding or tension in the family may be close to resolution. A shift in perspective, either yours or someone else's, breaks the emotional stalemate. Children or younger relatives may inspire joy today. Their spontaneity or humor could lift your spirits and remind you of the beauty in simple interactions. Financial themes may also come up in family conversations, especially regarding shared responsibilities or future plans. Your intuition helps you navigate these topics smoothly. Overall, family connections gain clarity and softness today. Healing is available as long as everyone remains open. Compatibility. Today's most harmonious matches for Pisces stem from emotional depth and intuitive resonance. Scorpio comes through strongly as the most magnetic connection. Their intensity matches your spiritual sensitivity, creating powerful emotional chemistry. Conversations flow effortlessly, and shared silences feel meaningful rather than awkward. Cancer also aligns beautifully with your energy today. Their nurturing temperament complements your dreamy nature, making this a deeply comforting match. Emotional understanding runs high. Taurus offers grounding and stability. Their consistent energy can balance your sensitivity, helping you feel supported and safe. This combination brings a good blend of practicality and intuition. Leo is surprisingly compatible today as well. Their warmth, charisma, and confidence energize you. Even though your temperaments differ, the contrast creates attraction and admiration. Capricorn provides structure and long-term vision. They help you see plans more clearly, and you soften their rigidity with compassion. Today, this combination works especially well for teamwork. Virgo offers clarity, insight, and intellectual stimulation. Conversations with this sign today may lead to meaningful realizations. Your lucky color today. Ocean blue, a shade that mirrors Pisces' spiritual depth, helps strengthen intuition, emotional clarity, and serenity throughout the day. The phrase of the day. Listen to the quiet places within you. Your destiny whispers there before it appears in your hands. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.